Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome to another summer 2021 LEGO Harry Potter review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 76387, Hogwarts Fluffy Encounter. This set includes 397 pieces and retails for $39.99 when it came out back on June 1st of 2021. So diving right into the box art for this set, you get the same box art that you see for most of the other sets releasing around this time. 20th anniversary LEGO Harry Potter logo at the bottom, as well as your main character's main picture of the set front and center. Turning to the back of the box, you get a look at the lackluster interior included for this set, where you just put Fluffy up at the top, you have a little bit of Devil Snare, and then you have that section which for some reason also has the bottom part that connects over there for some reason. I don't know what's really going on. I'm really interested to see how this set turns out because I'm really worried. To be completely honest, right off the bat, this is probably the set that I've been least excited for. From the very back, you'll also see that you get two more of those collectible wizard cards and you get the push tab, so let's open it up and take a look at the box contents. Looking at the box contents, you get a total of 3 numbered bags to build up this set, and you also get your instructions and sticker sheet. Looking at the sticker sheet, you get some references to Quirrell's classroom, the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom in Year 1. We also get another similar sticker to what we saw within the Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets. We get a piece of the harp and also some more brick action. Looking at the instructions, we have more of a booklet here, which again, I'm really happy that all of these new Harry Potter sets seem to feature booklets compared to your normal typical instruction manuals. From the very back, you get the win guide, and you get the piece count for a total of 2 pages right there. Flipping right open to an advertisement, the same ones that we have been seeing for the last 2 sets with your wizarding card checklist, and also a look at the Hogwarts expansions, which as of this time I will have reviews up for all of these sets, so you guys can check them out, link in the description below, card above. And then finally we have the final overall model for this set. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for the instructions, so let's take a look at our minifigures, Fluffy, and the final overall model. Looking at our very first minifigure, we have Harry Potter. Now this version of Harry is technically exclusive due to the torso print being different to the one that we saw within the Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets set. Instead of using the open robes, we use the closed robes that we also even see for Hermione in this set. We use the short legs to represent Year 1, wand for the accessory, we get the same facial expression and hairpiece that we saw back in 2018 with the smile from the front, and then the scared look from the back. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I really have to say for Harry Potter. Here's a look at the back printing with the back of the robes. Looking at Ron Weasley, this version of Ron is exclusive due to the torso print as well, using that torso print that we saw for Harry in the Chamber of Secrets set with the open robes compared to the closed robes that we see for both Harry and Hermione in this set. We also use the short legs to represent Year 1, wand for the accessory, we get the same facial expression and hair from back in 2018 with the smile from the front, and then the scared look from the back. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for Ron Weasley. Here's another look at the back, which I'm also just gonna throw in Harry to take a quick comparison between that little bit of a bigger hood going on there. Just like Harry and Ron, Hermione is technically exclusive due to the torso print. We don't get her with this torso print in any other set as of this time. As I said, same exact torso print that we get for Harry in the set. Facial expression and hairpiece should be the same that we saw back in 2018 with the smile from the front and the scared look from the very back. And the hairpiece is also just very nice to get in this set, still the same. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for Hermione Granger. And finally, for our exclusive 20th anniversary golden minifigure, we have Golden Hermione. We get the CMF stand recolored in gold for the very first time, just like in all the other sets. Same goes for the wand, and also another recolor when it comes to Hermione's hair being in gold. We get the same torso piece that I believe we also see for both Ron and Harry's 20th anniversary minifigures, where we have the Gryffindor torso from the front, and from the back we get the same print between all of the 20th anniversary golden figures with the 20 years of LEGO Harry Potter logo really nice to see that printed on the back. And we only get the one facial expression, which is technically exclusive there, which isn't a print that we typically see for other versions of Hermione, so another really nice thing that they did there, giving all of these golden figures exclusive prints for their facial expressions and even their torsos, which don't even really match any of the other ones that we've gotten in the past. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for Hermione Granger. Also, to celebrate the 20th anniversary of LEGO Harry Potter, we get 2 more of the collectible 2x2 chocolate frog cards in this set. Not 100% sure which ones I got because these are all of the cards that I currently have from all of the sets that are currently available in the US. Now, out of all of the cards that I've collected, I've only gotten 4 duplicates. The most duplicates I have is Rowena Ravenclaw. As for where I go from here, I'm probably just gonna wait for the first Flying Lesson and Advent Calendar sets to release to see if I can complete my set there. If not, I'll probably turn to trading and eBay and Bricklink or whatever to try and get the remaining 3 that I'm missing. Probably will end up selling these or keeping them depending on how many more sets they release with these chocolate frog cards, because there are rumors that we're supposed to see more golden figures, and that might mean that we see more sets with chocolate frog cards than the ones that we currently know about. So starting off with the builds included in this set, we might as well take a look at the Harp and Fluffy. So looking at the Harp build, I'm not too much of a fan of them using yellow for this. I don't think it really fits. You use the clip piece connection for the angling there, and you use a few of these cylinder pieces just to get it nice and strong. We also use a sticker on this flag piece for the strings on the harp, which is also cleverly connected using some of those superhero bar with stud pieces there. We also get at the very base one of these pieces, which is also quite nice to get in yellow. That's a very cool color to get that piece in. But other than that, the lines show from both sides as a translucent sticker. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for the harp. You use it to put Fluffy to sleep. Fluffy the three-headed dog. Now this character only looks good from 2 sides. It doesn't look good from the front because they use different facial expressions for all of them and they all kind of look weird, but I mean, it makes sense that they use different facial expressions because each of them have their own personalities and all that. The one thing I don't like about this though is that we have this light gray showing from the ball joint connections. I just wish that LEGO would produce that piece in a different color already. I know that people complain about it all the time, it's just something they should do. It doesn't look good from the side also, that piece, because you can clearly see it as such, but you get the ball joint connection so you can move the heads around as you want to, and you can even spin them upside down and do some creepy things with Fluffy there. But hey, LEGO actually made a new mold for Fluffy's head and even gave us 3 different prints. We have an angry look with some foam at the mouth. We have a half angry, half sleeping look in the middle just for like when you show it from this side and when you show it from that side. I know what they were going for. It looks really nice when you think of it that way, but still, I just think it's a little too brick built. I would have liked to see something similar to what we saw back in 2001. I'll be doing a comparison between those 2 sets, which I actually think that the 2001 set is a lot better when it comes to the Hogwarts build than this one, which I'll talk more about that later on, unfortunately. But there you go. I think it's really nice that they gave us new molds. I love the prints, but, you know, then again, it's just they're all different. I would have liked to see them give us 3 of the same heads and you can switch them out. You know, I was really hoping that Bricks and Pieces would have these heads available, but it doesn't look like that's the case, at least as of right now. Another thing to talk about when it comes to Fluffy is the fact that we get these legs, which kind of remind me of the Erumpent legs that we saw in Fantastic Beasts in that one set, which I'll just pop up a picture on the screen if you're interested to see kind of like a similar comparison to that. We get the Technic pin connection in order to actually work that out. I like that they do actually cover that up using some building on the side with this 2x2 circular tile. We also get another joint using one of those different type of clip piece connections, so you can also move that. And you can also bring down the feet if you want to just pretend to have Fluffy like sleeping or something. You can have Fluffy sleeping like that. You know, I'm not really too sure what kind of pose would actually work for that. You can have him like lying down like that. It still looks kind of weird because the body is just a little big, I guess, a little bit bulky I do like that they use that piece quite a lot. You can see it also a bit from the back. And we also get a tail, which is connected via a clip piece, which is very oddly small for Fluffy, I would think. But, you know, I'm not 100% sure. I think it works fine. It's good for what it is. It's just there's a few flaws here and there. Now looking at the build for Hogwarts Castle, this build is fine. I mean, I think the exterior is a lot better than the interior, which is very lackluster to say the least. We get some sticker details from the outside. From the very front of this area, you can see that we get some more of those brick patterns, and we also get another sticker similar to what we saw on the front of the Chamber of Secrets set with the little Hogwarts crest on that gray shield piece from Nexo Knights. We also see another one of those small rocky pieces over here that we also saw in the Chamber of Secrets. I guess this is to like somewhat mimic, and you'll see when I actually flip it over to the interior, like how wrong this layout is and why this set should have had maybe like another $20 to $40 extra packed into it when it comes to like the interior, and also just adding maybe some more expansion pieces, because this just doesn't really do it. Again, something I do have to talk about is the sand green roofs, which I know a lot of people don't really care for, but I think it's nice just for nostalgic reasons. I wish that they wouldn't have these cheese slopes there in that color, maybe change those to the dark gray just to bring it back a little bit. But the big thing that I've seen people doing when it comes to changing these out into dark gray is leaving the cheese slopes in the sand green, because it actually works along with what we saw back in 2020. Another thing that we have over here is this small little balcony. Really like getting that piece in gold. You also get some of these slope pieces, which are like the pyramid ones. Really like seeing that. And as you move up to the very top, you get another giant tower area, which you can actually also remove that if you really want to take a better look at the interior. And you also get some more of these small little like spikes going on over here. You get another one of these pieces. At the very top, one of these drill pieces, which is new in that color for this year. And overall, another very nice tall tower to add to your Hogwarts layout. Now, bringing us back down and looking at the interior, we might as well also just start with the sides right here. I really like getting these like door panel areas. Those are quite nice to get. You get quite a few of those in both tan and light gray throughout all of these Hogwarts expansion sets. And as I turn it around, you can already see just how lackluster of an interior we have for this set. Not only do we have the trap door in this general area, which, you know, is kind of weird, I would think, because then again, you would probably want to like turn this around, or probably put the trap door here and move that. Well, I mean, that should still stay there, because technically, like, you shouldn't have the trap door just right in front. I would like to have a little bit more area there, because then again, why do we have the devil's snare on this side? And why don't we have it on the bottom where it's supposed to be? And then another thing that's missing here is the room of the winged keys. Is this supposed to represent that room? I don't see any keys. Is this supposed to represent the room that the trio enter into Fluffy's area? Is there supposed to be a door here? We see a door in the 2001 version, so I don't know what's going on here. It's just, you know, and we get a chicken in the corner for Fluffy, or at least for one of the heads to eat. Up above that, we also see some torches, which, you know, these I actually quite like the design of. They're well done. You use that flame piece that we saw back in 2018, and they're very easily adjustable. Another thing you can do with this area is that you can actually lift that off and actually plop on one of those rectangular Hogwarts expansion pieces on top of that, and then plop that right on top if you see fit. We also get the pin piece connection. So as I said, it's just very easily adjustable. It's just the way that they lay it out for this set, I don't think is quite right. We have the devil's snare, which I actually like that they're using these pieces in black. I would have liked to see some more devil's snare than just this, but hey, it's fine for what it is. You even get a bone in the background to show someone who actually died doing this. At the very top, you have the balcony area where you get some torches. Nothing else, but I do like getting more of those door arch pieces. And then finally at the very top, which I'm just gonna move down so I don't have to move the camera, you have another small little area. I'm not 100% sure what this is supposed to represent. It's either supposed to represent the potions test to get to the Philosopher's Stone, or it's to represent Quirrell's classroom, where we have this sticker in the very back, another trans-clear sticker that goes on the very back, which, you know, isn't really placed too well, but hey, I did what I could. If this is the potions test to get to the Philosopher's Stone, I really love that LEGO put something that was only in the books. We get a candle there, we get a potion ingredient, and we also get another one of those printed pieces that we see in, I believe, 2 or 3 other sets in this 2021 collection. Now, before I end this video, I'm just going to show all of the individual parts that we have going on for this set. We have the roof of this, we have the roof of these 2 pieces, where we also get the pin piece connection from the side of there in order to work all of that out. Now, in theory, I would think that this would work. It does show this on the back of the box, where you put the devil snare underneath the trap door, so when you do actually plop someone down there, they don't even get caught in it because there's not enough of it. There you go, LEGO. That just goes to show that there isn't enough devil snare, but there you go. You can just see what Ron looks like having some trouble in the devil snare, and it isn't too bad of a jump, I guess, you know, compared to the film, where it's a little bit longer of a ride down to get to it. Plopping the balcony down under here, I don't think that really makes any sense at all, to be completely honest, them doing that, because this is supposed to probably be like farther down, and I don't get why they have windows there. It just doesn't really make sense to me, some of the stuff that's going on in here. I mean, it is the 3rd floor, I guess, but this is supposed to be down underneath, so in theory, this really should be up here. But then again, there's no supports unless you actually put something like, I don't know what you'd put down there. You need a support because it doesn't really make any sense at all. This roof should probably stay where it is. This roof should probably stay as it is. But in theory, we should have gotten a flying key room that goes underneath here. That would have been nice if you get another one of these sized areas, put the flying key room there, and that leads to the chest that we already got, and then we maybe need like a $10, $15, $20, $30 set with the final challenge with Quirrell and Harry and the Mirror of XELAZED. So overall, for $40, is this set worth it by itself? I mean, not really. There are some really nice perks to it, like getting Fluffy again for the first time since 2001. The versions of the main trio, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, included in this set aren't completely accurate to the scene. You should have gotten the ones that we see in the chess set. It's nice getting another 20th anniversary minifigure in here of Hermione Granger, but overall the interior for this set is very lackluster. I know they needed the parts to build Fluffy in here, including those new molds for the heads, which I really love, but you know, then again, there are some problems here and there. But the big thing that I see missing here is the opportunity of including the room with the winged keys right in this general area to lead to the chest room that we already got in this wave. And then the final challenge is the big set that I think LEGO absolutely needs to make by the end of this year, if not next year in the beginning of January. So as far as the new wave is concerned, I think I'm placing this as probably the worst set, even though I do really like getting Fluffy again, and the minifigures are nice that they're not duplicates. I mean, they should have been duplicates from the chess set. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to know every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!